Good morning, I'm Ben O'Hara-Byrne with your Morning Check brought to you by Bathfitter on Vancouver Island. Here's what you need to know to get started on this Thursday, October 17th. The search continues this morning for a suspect and a motive following a fatal shooting in Campbell River. RCMP were called to Vermont Place around 2:30 a.m. Wednesday after reports of shots fired. They found the body of a man in front of a home. Police are treating his death as a homicide. His identity has not been released. Police say they do not believe the general public is at risk, suggesting this was not a random incident. They are asking for witnesses to come forward.
We are investigating what we're calling an unprovoked, quite vicious attack that happened about Saturday night, 7:30 p.m.
A woman in her late 20s is recovering after a brutal attack in Nanaimo. RCMP say it was unprovoked. It happened Saturday night, just moments after the woman stepped out of the Dorchester Hotel. She was visiting from another city when she says a heavy-set white man with a beard wearing dark clothing assaulted her with a pipe before taking off in a waiting white Chevy S10 pickup. Police are also looking for witnesses and video surveillance footage.
This is a young person here in British Columbia, and they have recovered, which is good news, and they've been vaping nicotine products only.
BC's provincial health officer says she supports policies such as a ban on flavored vape products like the one passed last week in Washington state. It comes as Dr. Bonnie Henry revealed the province's first probable case of vaping-related illness, and she suspects there are more cases out there. More than 1,000 cases of vaping-related illness and 26 deaths have been reported in the U.S., along with a handful of cases in this country. Victoria Council set to discuss a motion later today asking for a limit on cruise ships entering the city until a plan can be found to reduce emissions and waste. Yesterday, the Greater Victoria Harbour Authority revealed greenhouse gas emissions are up nearly 20% this decade, with a 45% increase in cruise ship passengers arriving here. It says it is open to solutions such as providing shore power for ships docking. And get ready to drop, cover, and hold on later this morning. British Columbians will join millions around the world for the annual Shakeout, beginning here at 10:17 a.m. An opportunity to practice how to protect yourself during an earthquake and increase your emergency preparedness. Experts say there is a 1 in 3 chance of a major quake hitting Vancouver Island in the next 50 years. Well, with just 4 days left to go until Election Day, there's increasing talk of a minority government, with polls continuing to show the Liberals and the Conservatives deadlocked. Justin Trudeau will be focusing on ridings in Quebec today. Conservative leader Andrew Scheer is in Toronto. NDP leader Jagmeet Singh is starting his day in Southern Ontario. Green Party leader Elizabeth May is campaigning in 4 communities on Vancouver Island today. In sports, Pacific FC will close out their inaugural Canadian Premier League season at West Hills Stadium on Saturday. Last night, the team was in Alberta to face FC Edmonton, the home side looking to end a 10-game winless streak, and they get on the board first. Pacific FC would draw to within a goal in the second half thanks to Ben Fisk, but too little too late as Edmonton win 3-1 and move ahead of Pacific into 5th place. And we often tell you about lottery winners, but how about those who never step up to claim their prizes? The BC Lottery Corporation says more than $20 million in prize money was never picked up over the last 10 fiscal years. More than $2 million in national prizes from tickets purchased in BC expired in the last fiscal year alone. Well, the forecast today calls for another mild and gray day on the island, with a few showers on the South Island and on the Mid-Island, periods of rain on the West Coast, and periods of rain on the North Island as well. And there are your Thursday highs. We always love to know where you're watching from. Don't forget to like and share the CHEK Facebook page. That's been your Morning Check for this Thursday, brought to you by Bathfitter. I'm Ben O'Hara-Byrne.